Governments, industry, communities and individuals around the world today commemorated World Environment Day, a day set aside by the United Nations to create awareness on the importance of protecting the environment. In this report, correspondent Faith Agbetuya takes a look at the level of environmental pollution in Agege, a suburb of Lagos State. Her reports.
Agege, a major suburb of Lagos, is noted over the years for a particular brand of bread, the famous Agege bread. But in recent time, it appears the environment is getting dirtier and dirtier as the days go by, making the community environmentally unfriendly for human habitation.
Everybody wants to find a way of dumping the waste. You cannot keep waste within your compound because of the odor, the smell, all those things, and the flies that will be going around. So everybody wants to dump far away from his house. Just dump anywhere when there's nobody to maintain it or to clear it. And then I can say where their attitude towards waste management are not so encouraging.
Some respondents called on the Lagos State government to evacuate open dump sites as they are linked to very high levels of risks and potential harm, hoping that residential and general waste collection will get better with the re-emergence of waste collection operators, mostly known as PSPs in the state.
As you can see everywhere, see quite dusty. The Loma, though they are trying, the PSP operators, though they are working, but they are yet to give them go ahead to do more enforcement.
Around Lagos is clean. I don't feel like for you. Lagos is clean. If the government, what do you call it, is trying.
The head of Environmental Services, Agege Local Government Area, Kolawole Ajanaku, explained that there will be changes in the outlook of Agege and its environment with synergy between the local government and Community Development Association in collaboration with the Lagos State Waste Management Authority, LOMA, to supervise the waste management process.
We see that the synergy and why the local government are also doing what we call a mop-up exercise. That mop-up exercise has to do with where you have illegal dump sites. The local government has to go there and make sure they evacuate the refuse. So, and we do that basically every day. The state government on their own have to come in to assist the local government to ensure that we have a better and sustainable environment. And that is why we can say now that the state and the local government are working together to ensure that we have a better and cleaner environment as it is now. And that prompted the issue of PSP that we are seeing all around the Lagos now.
Virtually everyone here can only hope that at the end of the cleanup exercise, the environmentally friendly Agege of their dream will finally emerge. But it's only a hope that one expects will become a reality. Faith Agbetuya, IATV News, Lagos.
Now to business stories. The largest economy of Africa would remain subdued in 2019 at 2.1%, the World Bank Group's latest economy assessment has said, which is contrary to earlier projection of 2.2% and federal government hopes of 2.7%. The global institution said Nigeria's recovery in oil production has fallen short of expectations and policy uncertainty has also constrained investment in new capacity while weak domestic demand amid a challenging business environment has dampened non-oil growth. The development means that respite is yet to come to Nigeria's growth quest, with the population rising faster and now calling into question President Muhammadu Buhari's usual delay in decision-making. While growth in Nigeria is anticipated to edge up to 2.2% in 2020, the report said foreign exchange restrictions, supply disruptions in the oil sector, and the lack of needed reforms are seen as constraints to stronger growth. The gross federally collected revenue of 2.309 trillion naira recorded in the first quarter of 2019 fell short of the proportionate quarterly budget estimate of 3.321 trillion naira by 30.5%. According to the CBN, the receipt fell below in the preceding quarter by 4.2%. The decline relative to the proportionate quarterly budget estimate was attributed to the shortfall in receipts from both oil and non-oil revenue components, according to the review period. And that's it on the Lagos News Package. Many thanks for joining us. I am Folashade Ogrinde. Good evening.